So the project I've decided to work on is to make a smart mirror, which is basically it has the functionality of a regular mirror, but it also can display, for example, time. It can also display news, or it can display some other things like maybe some national holidays coming up. And so I would say there are three main components of building a smart mirror. So the first component I would say is the Raspberry Pi. It's basically a small mini computer that can basically just function as a regular computer. You just need to plug it into a monitor, and also you can also add your mouse and your keyboard, and it works just fine. And the next component we have is the monitor. So after connecting the Raspberry Pi to the monitor, the main screen should look somewhat like this. And of course, we have the mirror at last. So while building the smart mirror, I set a few goals or milestones for myself. The first of which is to make sure the Raspberry Pi and monitor both work after being plugged in. And also is to find some third-party modules and install it for the smart mirror. And so basically what these modules are people who built the smart mirror in the past have written some code um, for the monitor to be able to display some information. Like for example, some modules can display weather, the time, the news, basically anything that you really want. There's always like a module for it. So after doing a little bit of programming and installing the modules for the Raspberry Pi, the end result should look something like this. And this is my first milestone.